Hi, Sherri. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. Now, Sherri, thank you so much for coming on tonight. And you and I had a little chat. And Sherri, you come to see me for a reading. When was it, Sherri? Because I honestly don't remember.
December, the beginning of December.
And the circumstances around that was you were coming to see me because you wanted to know if I could feel anything around your son's disappearance. So tell us a little bit about what happened to your son.
My son disappeared November the 8th, late at night, in the hours of night. And he was missing for 66 days. Everybody helped looking for him. We just had no answers, and I just wanted to go and see you and see if you had any, advice, if he was still around or if he was, had passed.
Yeah. And I remember, a little bit about the reading because you and I have had conversations since. And the thing is, as a medium, sometimes it's tough because people come see me, and if I'm feeling a death, sometimes I don't feel a death, but I was feeling your mother. Okay.
Yes.
And
yes,
I remember your mom coming through. I don't remember exactly which validations had come through for that. I don't remember the reading, to be honest, because I've seen too many people since. Yes. However, I do remember one thing, and I remember telling you, I feel like I'm close to home. I am in a trail close to a creek. And then I said, Sherri, where's home? Where does he live? Yeah. Because that was my natural reaction to his home, right?
Right, exactly.
So you told me you lived in Sudbury and the area in which you live. So right away, I'm there, okay. Maybe it's that trail that's behind the grocery store, by Natition Park, because I've been in that trail. I used to go bike riding there with my husband when I first met him. But the thing is, a little iffy back there, so we'd stop. Yeah, it's a little bit rough. So we'd go during the day. We'd never go at night. But I felt so much like a trail or a creek, and I'm close to home. And that's what I kept on hearing. Now, when spirits talk to me, I don't know if it's who the hell's talking to me sometimes, because I don't know if it's male or female. I know that your mom was there, but I'm starting to wonder, and it bothers me, Sherri, and this is the viewpoint of a medium, okay? Right. That I gave you the right information, but the wrong location. Because home was, and could you explain
the home was? Yes, of course. So he had just moved into Sudbury, and he had just moved actually on October 13th to the address I had given you. Tyler's entire life, he lived in the valley in Hanmer, and where he was found was 5 minutes from where I currently live now. And the valley is home to Tyler.
And where was he found?
Here. He was found behind Centennial Arena. And in the trail, in the bush, exactly how you said, it was a trail. And I was told, that there is a water where the water goes off that's close to where he was found.
Either a creek or a running water somehow is what I was saying.
Like a runoff or something in the spring. I guess there's something close to where he was found that there's a runoff of water.
Can I ask you a few questions without you giving me details?
Definitely.
Okay, not details before, but after. Can I ask you, was he found forward? Do you know? Face forward?
Face down?
Yeah.
Yes, kind of.
Okay, because I feel forward. I don't feel backwards. I don't feel like I'm on my side. I don't feel like I'm on my back. I feel forward.
Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right.
When do they figure he passed?
That is the big question.
It is for me too.
We don't have the answers.
No. This is kind of what I feel, okay? And I could be totally wrong, Sherri, but this is what I feel. I almost feel like I hitched a ride. That's how I feel. I don't really think it's anybody I knew. I don't feel that way. So I could have been hitchhiking or met someone at the store. Hey, listen, I'm going here. Oh, I'm going that way. Listen, and don't take offense to this. Can I just say it the way it is?
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay. I think that once in a while your son liked to party a little bit.
Oh, he did. Yes, he did.
And the thing is, and I don't think he went on a big binge, but I think that there could have been maybe he was already feeling good or something, because the thing is, for me, I don't feel like I brought everything with me. So if I have a cell phone, I don't feel like I have that with me. Or if I had like identification, I don't really feel like, you know what I mean? So I feel like there's stuff missing. So I don't know if it's because I'm forgetful, or if it's because I'm too tired, or if it's because I'm kind of like having a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you are correct about that, Jay.
Yeah. So the thing is, I don't think it's immediately the same day. I don't get that.
Okay.
I don't get that. What I get is that I would have been somewhere for a day or two, and then that would have happened to me. I don't feel that it was like that night. I don't feel foul play around this. I don't. Okay. But I think that that body's there too long for them to get really any kind of result from it. And I hate to say that, but if I were to do some tests, I don't know what the hell happened. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know if they did like any kind of testing. I know that you had mentioned an autopsy.
Yes, and unfortunately, yes, they did do an autopsy.
Okay.
But they had his body for 17 days before they could perform the autopsy.
Oh my God.
Because they gradually unthawed him.
Well, that's right.
Wanting to get evidence, and unfortunately,
you can't do it.
Nothing. No,
I don't get the sense that you're going to find anything, and that's really hard, Mom. It really is, because when you don't get any evidence and you get no closure, you're going to be wondering for the rest of your days. Okay, what happened?
I am.
Yeah, foul play, because you're looking for someone to blame now, because you're not.
Yes and no. Yes.
Yes, and even him, because you're giving him shit.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, I don't think you're going to get the answers that you want. It breaks my heart to say that. It's like I've actually lost sleep over your son. And no, that's okay, sweetie. It's just because I got a big heart and I could feel your pain when you left my house. But it's when you had told me that they found him in a trail, and I remember specifically telling you that. I think it's on video.
Yes, I do have it on video. Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, I just wish I would have said any other homes. I had no clue that he had just moved there. And it breaks my heart because I'm thinking, well, you know, if he did pass in November, because I think he would have passed in November. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Maybe around the 11th or the 12th is what I get. Okay. Yeah. If something like that had to happen, because I mean, I feel like I've eaten somewhere. I feel like I had some chips or snacks. I feel like I'm talking to people, and someone smoked some reserve cigarettes or cutters or DKs or some cigarettes from the reserve, because I could see the cigarettes in the ashtray. I don't know if there's, you know, where the stretches in Hanmer where I didn't even know there was a McDonald's in Hanmer. That's how long I haven't been. But you know what that stretch of highway is going towards the hill, going up towards Centennial Arena?
Yes, yeah.
On the left, there used to be a Knights of Columbus Hall there when I was younger.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anybody that lives in that area for you? Or anybody that you know on that left side? And it can even be further up because there's stores.
Yes, or what? He does. Yes, a little bit further up. Yeah, he knows.
Yes, but it's on the left. Yes. Because I feel drawn there. That's where I feel drawn. So I don't know who your son's friends are. But I feel like I'm going on that stretch and I'm driving in Hanmer and I pass that mall, or there's the Tim Hortons at a little mall. And then on the left, there's a big grocery store. I think there's a Crappy Tire there. Whoops, Canadian Tire. Yeah.
Yes, dear. Yeah.
Okay. And then there used to be that big field where they used to have all the fairs, but right after that, there's like subdivision there.
Yes,
in that area on the left, not on the right where Centennial
is. Yeah, it's on the left. Yeah.
For me, there's something there, or I was there, or I talked to someone there. Okay. So I don't know if you know that. The thing is, it had been partying with people didn't know, but I don't feel foul play. I don't think that he was stabbed or given something terrible. I just think that he got, I'm sorry.
No, say it, please.
Loaded. And decided to go home and got lost in the dark and got off trail, probably fell asleep in the snow, because I don't get any throwing up or anything like that. If they found that there, I don't see it. Okay? But that's what I think happened. Disoriented. And I didn't feel a thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
But that's how I feel. I feel like I've been disoriented. Do you know if he would have been walking towards the hill, like that way, or was he coming towards the highway? Because I got towards the hill.
He'd be walking towards the hill.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
To. Yeah,
if I'm on the trail, if I'm on the trail, is he on the left of the trail?
You mean on the trail where he was found?
Yeah. Do you know if it's on the left?
So, yes, it's definitely on the left. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it's on the left.
I almost see it. And like, I don't know, but I don't see that yellow coat. But if he had that yellow coat, because you had the yellow coat out?
Yes, and I haven't received it yet, but I have been told that that's what he had on when he was found.
He did, eh? Because I don't see it. So they have it then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? It's terrible that you have to go through this, but it's kind of like I kind of feel terrible too. I just sometimes wish, you know, because you came to see me before Christmas, and if I'd have told you, Andrew, I'm sure you would have looked there.
But I mean, Jay, when you asked me where his home was, I said Sudbury because that's where. But I mean, if I would have thought more about it, Tyler's home is the Valley. It always was the Valley. You know?
I know, but when you said home, like I said, I'm close to home. I'm in the trail. I'm close to home, or like I feel like I'm in a trail by a little trickle of water. There's something to do with water close by, and like to be honest, who was talking to me, I'm not sure. And the thing is, it could have been because it was so soon like that. Because sometimes I can't tell who's talking to me, but I'll get the info, you know?
Yes, yeah.
But I told my husband, it breaks my heart because I just, you know, and sometimes people will ask me to help find people, but I'm almost like sometimes afraid to give them wrong information and send them on a wild goose chase because like, yours is a perfect example, but if I had known that home was originally there, I would have told you, go look in the handprints and trails.
Oh, definitely. And like I said, when you asked home, he moved in on October 13th. Like, you know, so I would have said to you that day, well, home is the Valley, Jay. Yes, you know? And I mean, I was in an emotional state too.
You poor girl. You've done really so well though, Sherri. I mean, you're frustrated and everything, but you're always so positive out there. And, you know, my heart goes out to you. But you know what? Like, I don't know if you got to see your son, but I get the feeling that you did see him, even though he may not have been in a condition to be seen. Okay?
We had an open casket.
Oh, my God. Did you?
Yes.
For 66 days?
Yes. It was amazing. Yeah, we had an open casket.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. But I want you to know that these spirits sometimes are grounded. They'll go through the light. Sometimes we never know what will happen. This is just the feeling I really get around him. Because if I got that first part, I'm just kind of feeling that, to be very honest. And the thing is, is there adoptions or fostered kids around you, by the way?
I was adopted as a child.
Oh, okay, so that's you. Okay, no. It's just because he's talking. It's him. So the thing is, I didn't know that you were adopted. But anyways, if that's you, definitely that's connection to you, sweetie. Hang on a second. What day was he found?
January 14th.
And when was his service?
February the 3rd and 4th.
Okay, hang on. Is the 17th important?
The 17th.
Or January 1st to the 17th or October 1st? Mm-hmm.
Well, January 1st is January 3rd is my father that adopted me. His birthday. Okay.
So that's him. October 1st to the 17th. Anything there?
My parents and my mom, who's no longer with us, their anniversary, but it was October 27th.
No, it would be 17. Okay, so I'm going to eliminate that. Last date I have to ask you, and last thing I have to ask you is any welders or electricians or July 1st to July 17th? July 1st to July 17th.
No, not that I recall.
Okay. So I don't know. So if that's your adopted father, has he passed?
No, he hasn't.
Someone's talking about those dates, so I don't know why. So unless
my biological father has passed, and my biological mother has passed, and my biological mother was my life. She was my
and
everything.
that would have been that's your dad? This guy? January 3rd?
January 3rd is my dad that's alive right now that raised me.
Oh, okay. I understand then. Okay, so they're probably just going around him. Okay. And Sherri, you know, even though I've told you all these things today, I want you to know that your son has clearly gone through the light. Okay.
Okay.
When they go through to the other side, they don't have a remembrance of the egotistical part of their life. In other words, if you don't remember being born, you'll never remember dying. So they don't remember. So for me, disorientation, if he fell asleep because he was feeling pretty good, dollar to donuts, he didn't feel anything. And I feel that. Okay. I fall asleep and then I just go. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's any foul play. I don't think that he would take in medication to kill himself or anything like that. I don't feel that whatsoever. I just think that, you know, I went out, maybe I didn't have my wallet, maybe trying to go home, you know, that kind of thing, or I didn't have my phone or something. Okay, I've been out for a couple of days, you know, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that's what happened. But I keep on being pulled to that left side just before that hill. Okay.
Yes.
Before the hill. It's not after that where the Cortinas used to be when I was a kid.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not past that. It's before that.
So kind of where Tosse used to be.
Tosse is
on the right.
But Tosse is on the right.
Talking about the left.
The left. Yeah. So if I'm driving towards Hanmer, going towards Cape Real.
Yep. The left-hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Do you have any questions for me, sweetie?
No, I know he's at peace. He's not hurting, right?
I know, honey, but you know, it's going to take you a while to heal from this. People say time heals. Sometimes time makes things worse. Sometimes it does.
It is, and that's what's been happening with me.
Yeah.
Because since November 9th, I didn't know, you know, if he was still on this earth, and then when I found out he's no longer with us, and
I think inside though, I think inside your gut though, you were really worried because I know you pushed for
it. Oh, I was.
Yeah, you were, because you just know that kid. And you know that he would, I know that exactly. But you know what? He's a beautiful, beautiful person inside and out. You know, we're all human. We all make mistakes. But the thing is, I think his was a little bit of an accident. You know what I mean? And I don't really feel foul play at all. Sherri, if I did, I'd freaking tell you. Because trust me, I would tell you, because there's a lot of times people come up to me and I'll go, I feel like I've had a gun to my stomach. And they'll go, you know what? 25 years ago, my grandfather shot my grandmother in the stomach. Oh my God, you know? But I feel that because I've been through those types of experiences myself, so I understand it. But the thing is, when we lose children, we're not losing from above. We're losing part of ourselves because you have created that child. So it's much, much harder to grieve a child than it is a mom and dad. And as much as we love our parents, because I grieve my freaking mom, I grieve my
me too. My mom was my rock. She was everything. I was an only child, and I thought when I lost my mom, it was the end of the world.
That's right.
But when I lost my son, wow,
it's 100 times worse. And the thing is, I don't think. Yeah, it is. And I don't think people understand that, because it's a different type of loss. You've created this. This is your chromosomes, your cells. Piece of you is gone that day. So I understand that when we lose our parents, we come from them. So if they lose us, then it's the same feeling, you know? Yes. But the thing is, I'm going to tell you, that boy will be around you when you go. You've got a long life, but that boy is going to be the first one on that food chain to come and get mom. Okay? You will see him again. Yeah.
And can you, he's with my mom now. Can you sense that or no?
Oh yeah, he would be with your mom. Freaking right. Your mom's pretty strong around you. Is there somebody that played a lot of bingo, by the way?
I used to years ago.
That's you, eh? The bingo dabbers?
Years ago, yes.
Oh, okay. Were you a little addicted?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
Jay.
Yeah, that's your mom. That's your mom. Yeah. But yeah, definitely. And then you must have had a really shitty perm too. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I did.
Yeah, but like really bad.
I was just looking at pictures of me and my mom when, oh my goodness, it was probably 15 years ago, just today. And I had this friggin' spiral perm.
Yeah, it was bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was.
It's just the way she
It was
laughs.
Jay.
But yeah, your mom's around. And if you're looking at that picture today, your mom was around you today. But there's not a day that doesn't go by that your boy's not around you. So when you talk to them, they do hear you.
Oh,
Even if you were to have thoughts inside your head, he will still hear you. So you don't have to worry about that. You know?
I talk out loud to him every day. Out loud too.
Yeah, that's okay though.
My 12-year-old said to me today, she goes, Mom, I think this is the crazy part of grieving.
Yeah, but you know what? That's okay. It's going to make you feel sane. Trust me. It will.
Yeah.
And you know what kept me going was I knew I was going to see my dad. I knew I was going to see my mom again, you know, and it made me feel so good that I knew I was going to see those people again. But you're gonna, and even in dreams.
Oh, I do. I have many dreams of Tyler.
Good. So then he's coming through. Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
Oh, you're so welcome.
I have goosebumps.
Oh, well, I wish I could be there and give you a big freaking hug. So hard your eyes will pop out of your head. Thank you so much for being my guest tonight, Sherri, for being so transparent about everything. It's really hard to say these types of things and to like let someone pick this apart. And the thing is, I have nothing but respect for you for handling it the way you did. I mean, you do grieve publicly, but the thing is, you're so loving and sharing, and you're just such an amazing girl. But anyways, you definitely, don't ever think that you're going to lose any more children. You've got to stop that. Stop
Thanks,
it.
Jay.
Stop it.
Thank you. Okay.
Sweetie?
Thank you. And I am telling you, I just love you so much, and just talking to you and your voice. I can't thank you enough, sweetheart.
Well, I love you too, honey. And you take care of you, and we'll catch you again very soon, hopefully.
Thank you,
Take care,
Jay.
sweetheart.
Okay.
Bye.